I pray the interlock proves useful once inside the scaled citadel.
Hey everybody, I'm back, Giroshunt once more, back with Natrix, and working through the next, or working towards the next assistance for House Vethal. Vethal? I don't know how you pronounce it. We'll find out, won't we? I think it's up this stairway over here. We'll just run around until we find it, though. That's what I usually do. Could be that way, but it's not. It's up this way. And then up this ramp. Bethal, that's the guy that greeted me at the spaceport. That house. You know what I mean. But here we go. Hopefully you enjoyed the last one. That was fun. Oh, this is the armory. But I guess he's up here. Well, maybe it's that Tavina person. That is the wrong way. I did that last time too, didn't I? That's funny. Heresy must be exposed. Define heresy for me. That's the problem, isn't it?
If you are not a member of House Bethal, so you are Anasco's chosen.
Is this not the opportunity you've been looking for, brother? A third party capable of finding Varric?
Yes, you said so yourself. Someone with no loyalties to speak of. And if she's become promised, truly her arrival is more than coincidence.
Serpent, give me strength. Perhaps I have. Tell me, Vindicator. I hope your word is good. My son, Varric, essentially, he has abandoned his post. And not only did he turn his back, he is a traitor and must be dealt with as such.
Victor, surely you don't mean it.
He does, Luther. He is allowing his fervent pride and anger to cloud his judgment. What my brother is trying to say is that he wishes his own son dead. First, we lose Vashti to that malignance tearing through Dazra. And now you so willingly offer up Varric. As if our house has not suffered enough loss already.
My son denounced the very faith that defines Varun's society. He dared to blame Anasco for the state of Dazra. Dared to call our faith in the Great Serpent blind. It is heresy and punishable by death. I will not speak of her with an outsider, promised or not. Your focus is solely on Varric. Because he let his weakness get the better of him. He sees himself as a prisoner in this life. He runs from a duty that others would spend their lives coveting. He is my son. He does not get to choose. He was born to inherit my title, and he knows the punishment for refusing to honor it. Of course it would. As someone from the settled systems, you have no concept of what the Great Serpent demands of us. I do not wish Varric dead, but as head of the Ministry of State, he left me no choice. All must serve. Those who refuse will be met with death. The shame Varric brought upon this house is immeasurable. It stains the very foundation.
Uh-oh. I gotta do that again,
The shame
because
Varric brought upon this house is... I will not act
I
until
missed
this
this
house is
one.
in order, and its members are properly aligned with the Great Serpent.
oh, so it's your pride.
I will not have it known that I declared my own son a heretic and allowed him to escape our grasp. This knowledge weakens the Ministry of State's authority, something we cannot risk at this time. This is why my interest turned to a third party, someone outside of the noble houses, but we have yet to determine someone trustworthy enough. Until now. And showing leniency for a house member at a time like this when order is needed most would be unwise.
The law. Our work is not so simple, and you know it. You act as if death is the only answer. What about forgiveness?
I will not risk the Ministry's authority on the actions of my own son, even if he is my chosen heir. If the High Council wants my cooperation, I need you to find Vedic and carry out his sentence.
And I would ask you to spare him. My brother is acting under impulse, not reason.
I have never been more clear. Speak against me one more time, and you will regret it. Vedic has a signet ring with House Bethal's family crest. Bring it to me as proof of death. Only then would I grant you access to the power grid. I commend you for a sad day indeed, when an outsider is more devout than my own son. I recommend you start by speaking to patrons of the Herald's Rest. But keep in mind, anyone who has directly aided him in hiding is an accomplice and shares his fate. If they were, they will pay the price. And remember, absolute discretion. All anyone needs to know is that you are looking for Vedic for personal reasons. I will not
And
risk
killing
one of
those
your
that helped him.
disappearance getting out before I can say the situation has been handled.
So I'm supposed to go, and anybody that helped him I'm supposed to kill, and be totally discreet about it. Yeah, there you go. That should work. That is just so funny. Okay. Sometimes religious zealots just give me a chuckle. Alright, it appears this way is the way to go. Watch me be wrong. Where's that empty house that I get to go to? You don't need no front door.
This railing is taken. And no... Oh, of course. Who would be looking for me anyway? And why should I know anything about the heir apparent? I'm nobody. Ask him yourself, if you find him. Do I? Perhaps at one point, I thought I did. Varric. One day we're inseparable, and the next, I've searched all of Dazra for him. But he's gone. Couldn't even leave a note. That means he either doesn't want to be found, or... well, I prefer not to think about it. So, what if I did? Like I said, he doesn't want to be found. Are you sure? I'm so tired. It's possible I missed something, but nothing comes to mind. Really? You're right. You're right. You think so? All right, fine. But I'm only telling you this because I want him to be safe. I never found out where he is. But I know someone who might. His name is Tain Salavea. Hard to say right now, but Tain's a regular. If you stay a bit, you can't miss him. Just promise me you'll let me know if you find Varric. Thank you.
She loves him.
Great serpent, please help me. I am terrified.
Get a hold of yourself, Samira. You'll be fine.
Another drink will not hurt.
We lost a lot of good people to the vortex. Bar seems much emptier. Quieter.
Alright, what happened here? I'm missing some legs. Sorry about this. We are trying to be responsible and, useful. But unfortunately, the only way I can do that is to be able to see everything, because it just freaks me out when I'm missing parts of bodies because of some clothing issue in the game. And I found that saving, exiting, coming back in usually handles it. So we'll be in just a moment. Hopefully you're excited by all the icons of different programs on my desktop. I keep a very neat desktop because I don't like tons of stuff on there. So originally I played on a Sega computer. Yeah, and you're saying, what the heck, a Sega computer? What the heck is that? Well, a Sega computer was one of the first graphic user interfaces, and in my opinion, that's one that Apple copied later when they came along. It was very similar to what the Sega looked like. It was kind of interesting. Very much pre-Windows.
Hey, aren't you that outsider made promise that showed up here recently? Impressive. Since these people really aren't into strangers, especially in times like these. I'm an outsider myself. It's hard to get into the whole giant snake thing. And proud of it. I've been toting stuff back and forth for these people for years and still get the cold shoulder most places I go. But then these people lose half their city and you show up, and suddenly it's divine intervention. So I've heard. You got something about you, that's for sure. Anyway, enough about that. What can I do you for?
So my theory is that I can do that because of the artifacts. Just so you know, that it gives me that hint into the multiverse thing, and I think that's kind of what it is.
That's so. Well, I guess that depends, Vindicator. Who wants to know? Oh, sure. You just show up out of the blue and suddenly want to know where to find House Vithal's #1 son? And I know he wasn't lost to whatever ate up half of Dazra. Plenty of people have seen him since. Although, let's just say after what went down here, my retirement's looking imminent. And I haven't exactly been saving up for a rainy day.
So you want money.
If you're feeling generous, maybe we can help each other out.
Intimidation. I don't know if I got enough of a bonus to guarantee that. I did just have a save though, so I could go back to that and reload. I'm gonna try it. I need the
Not even gonna buy me dinner first? Sounds like someone's repping for House Vithal. But hey, I guess staying alive isn't the worst deal. I'm pretty sure he's heading into the Highlands. Just not sure where. But I do have the means to track him. So you just say the word and we're off to the races. You make it sound creepy. But yeah, for emergencies.
I have a question.
Yep. When it comes to my stuff, it's like a package deal. I'm not just gonna hand off valuable tech to some stranger.
Fine.
After you. Once we're outside of Dazra, I'll fire up my tracker, and fingers crossed, it'll lead us right to him. Just head out the west gate, should be the fastest route.
The West Gate. Can I just go there? No. Alright, I'm way over there. The West Gate. Who knows where it is, but we'll find it. I always pushed the wrong button there. Sorry, my bad. Let's see. Best way up the hill. Okay. Koza? How cozy is that? Yeah, that was the connection in my head. I guess this way is better. So, just so you know, I did choose different statues with one of my other characters, and you do get a different nickname. So, choose the statues that you want to try and go from there when you walk the path, the Serpent's Path. It's kind of interesting. I did Strength and Perseverance. I don't remember if it, which pedestal I put on which, but yeah. Distance to target, 597 meters.
Need a scraper too fixed up. Try the halls of healing. They use medicine and prayer. Prayer part is useless though.
Out here. Oh, I got packages out there. Where? It doesn't tell you where. Meters, 480 meters. Dubib.
You hear that? Because I heard it.
Towards 71 meters. This general direction. Uh-oh. 300. 288. He's up. Up there.
Give up already. Curse you. Leaving again.
Sorry, I had a sneeze. Appears to be the path that we were looking for. Way to move towards, right? Amati Station 193. 199, I'm going away.
This laboratory has adequate safety protocols.
212. 195. 182. 170. He's down there somewhere. $158. $154. $148. Run Zealot. What would the Zealot be doing here? 138.
Not the best you can do.
121. Okay. $100. Tracker's ping. The tracker's ping. 111 meters. Is it moving? 109 meters. 102 meters. 99 meters. 88. 79. Is that a cave? 63 meters. That's got to be it, yeah?
Looks like a bunch of life on this planet. Shame if we flip that around.
A temporary encampment, but not an uneventful stay for the occupant.
Oh, nice. Bloodstain, just a pool. No dribs or drabs. No path leading away. Examine the camp, so I missed something here. Examine the camp. Missing something.
Look at this view. Despite everything, I cannot help but be moved by how beautiful my home can be.
Veric's been busy if he got this much done. Friend's a strong word. More like, guess we both felt the Herald's Rest was one of the few places that made us feel like real people. Couple of drinks and everyone's your friend in that moment. I've only had a few run-ins with Victor. The man embodies House Bethal. He could probably recite Janan's teachings word for word. The guy's good at his job, but when it comes to personality, I couldn't tell you. Whoever he is, he keeps it close to the chest. Ugh. The state's my least favorite of the three. Commerce and conjunction keep to themselves, but state reaches everywhere. Their security, but more importantly, their loyalty. So they'll get deep in your business. They want your motives, your next of kin, your firstborn. I joke. But the moment they get a whiff of something anti-snake, that's heresy. And heresy is a one-way ticket to meet the Great Serpent himself. House Bethal? Yeah, when it comes to House Varun and the Great Serpent, you won't find a more dedicated house. Some are borderline fanatics, if you ask me. One step away from Victor isn't even the worst of them. Sure thing. He's a good enough guy, I suppose. A little self-absorbed, spoiled. Growing up in a noble house probably does that to you. A little naive, too. He's got this friend, Bianca. She's crazy about him. But the guy's oblivious. And his friend Eggy? Guy needs to lay off the Koza. But I heard Varric let him in on his tab. That's gonna work out well. Blames his dad for everything, though. And I get it. Victor Bethal is not an easy man. Well, it's Victor we're talking about, so it wouldn't surprise me. But Varric can't see how much effort Victor puts into making sure his son has all the tools he needs to take over. He'll go on these rants of Victor drilling him on scenarios. Stuff makes my brain hurt. But Varric talks about it like child's play. He's just used to getting his way and the world revolving around him. When you're raised to be elder, that's bound to bring you all sorts of extra attention. So sometimes when hanging around with us peons, he forgets we have our own thoughts and opinions. Hey, whatever you want. Always up for a chat.
Well, I guess I was silent for a long time because I thought I was talking to everybody and I had the mute button pushed, so I'm at a loss. I'm looking at everything and I don't know what I am missing. It's obvious that I missed, what's this? Footprints. Aha! Head west. Okay, head west. Which way is west? See, that's north, south, east, west. They head west. It's still telling me to examine the camp? Yeah. Well, let's head west and see what we see.
I like to give creatures a wide berth. Never know if they can do some kind of alien spit thing.
So there. The thing heading west. Did he climb? He must have tried to flee. Something shooting at me? Not taking any damage. Head west. I don't see any DBs. I'm willing to bet he's still alive somewhere. I'm just not finding him. Let's go back to the camp. What's up here? Something red. Oh, come on. We got nothing I can take. But that's an interesting find.
Best not to leave anything useful behind.
That is southeast. So west is going to be more up this way. Aha! Bounty hunter spacesuit. Why would somebody have something out here in the middle of nowhere? And that guy fell off. That may tell me I'm on the right track. Might. That guy probably had a frickin' thing on him. And he fell off the deal, and now I gotta go down and get it. Alright, so he fell off like right here. Yeah? I don't see him. There he is. What the fuck? I'll go back up there. And I think he started running again. Hey, what's this? Xanter. Xanter, that's lovely. He had seaweed wine. That is east. The west could be right up here. I don't see anything up here.
I shall stand guard while you focus. Way Shrine of Perseverance. I did Perseverance as one of my dealios, right? Strength and Perseverance. Believe I did. Well, I guess we go find out if anybody's seen him. What is that? Fascinating. So we went across there, and I don't see anything there. Well, this way shrine has been taken over.
This is not good. Lots of pilgrims, or not pilgrims, heretics out here. I guess we're gonna go back down here. Let's see. Maybe I won't have to kill him and I'll just be dead. But shit. It's all footprints here. The blood stains over there. Check the ground here. There's the dealio. Nothing there. Blood stain there. And over here, the thing that said he took off to the west. That was over here. West. That way. That was towards that. Anything on the ground there? To the west. That's west. Looks like the extent of the west. This guy was really good at climbing or jump packing. Still missing something. From here, the exit is south.
There's probably an alien somewhere that drips gold, but I'm not gonna be the one to try and milk it.
Okay, so this is about as west, straight west as it is. Well, I think we have wasted about enough time on this. I may have to go and find some people with better skills than me who may have found this dude. I just don't know what else to do. So, I think I'm going to call it right here, and I'll do some research, and then I'll come back and let you all know how stupid I was. Did I misread it? I'm pretty sure it said west, so I'll have to go back and look at the video and see what it says. So that's it for today, or for this mechanism, and we'll see where to go from here, and then we'll try and get it right. So for all of you out there, be excellent to one another, and peace out.